Hey, what's up guys? John here. We've seen the insanity that has broken down in California over the last couple of years, right? Well, 2019 came across this image here of Gavin Newsom with George Soros' son, Alexander Soros. Interestingly enough, 1 month after this picture was taken, Gavin Newsom gets a $3.7 million house, beautiful estate. I mean, this is like a dream house people work their whole lives for. Well, he gets this property paid off in cash, gifted to him in an LLC. He then takes a cash out refinance on the property, puts 2.7 mil cash in his pocket. Then, interestingly enough, he gets this new guy in charge, district attorney, George Gascon. This guy's a real, he really wants to make some big changes in Los Angeles. Well, who's he getting his funding from? George Soros, Alexander Soros, George Soros. Then we have this new guy who's fighting for LGBTQ rights, and he now just put a ban on travel to Florida and about 13 or 14 other states, essentially a third of America. And he says it's because he's going to stand up for people's rights and freedoms. It sounds really close to what Open Society Foundation and George Soros want to achieve. Then we kind of do a little bit more research and we see Bonta, on the other hand, will be backed by the National Criminal Justice Reform movement that has been working state by state and county by county to replace traditionalist prosecutors with those favoring rehabilitation over incarceration. Billionaire investor George Soros has been one of the major drivers behind this movement. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what we can expect. If you own real estate, you have a business in California, buckle up because things are about to get really, really nasty. Please smash that like button. Help me expose everything that's happening in California. When you hit the like button, YouTube's going to share the content and educate more people. So please hit that like button. Let's begin. This video is proudly sponsored by Policy Genius, but more on that later. California bans state travel to Florida for more over anti-LGBTQ laws. California officials have added Florida and 4 more other states to a list of places where state-funded travel banned over laws that purposely discriminate, allegedly, against LGBTQ individuals. State Attorney General Rob Bonta, a Democrat, announced Monday that Arkansas, Montana, North Dakota, West Virginia has joined Alabama, Idaho, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Mississippi, a lot of red states it seems, North Carolina, Oklahoma, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, and Texas on the no-go list, which was first created in 2016, I guess maybe around the election. When the states discriminate against LGBTQ Americans, California law and our office to take action, Bonta said in a statement. These new additions to the state-funded travel restrictions list are about exactly that. Rather than focusing on solving real issues, some politicians think it's in their best interest to demonize trans youth and block life. Make no mistake, Bonta added, we are in the midst of an unprecedented wave of bigotry and discrimination in this country, and the state of California is not going to support it. Bonta's office cited laws enacted in Arkansas, Florida, Montana, and West Virginia that bar transgender females from participating in girls' school sports. North Dakota made the list due to a law that permits certain publicly funded school organizations to prevent LGBT students from joining without losing funding. The California AG office also cited 2 other Arkansas laws. One allows medical providers to deny care to LGBTQ people if they have contentious objection to doing so, while others prohibit gender-conforming treatments or surgery for transgender youth. The latter law was passed by a state legislator earlier this year, overriding the veto of Republican Governor Asa Hutchinson. And a quick word from our sponsor, Policy Genius. Over the last 18 months, we've become used to this crazy new world. Crazy things happen, and we want to be prepared for these things. One great way to be prepared is life insurance. Life insurance can protect and provide for both you, your spouse, your child, your aging parent. Life insurance is a great investment. I would look into life insurance at Policy Genius. Here's how it works. Policy Genius makes it easy to compare quotes from over a dozen top insurers all in one place. You can save 50% or more on life insurance by comparing quotes with Policy Genius. You can save $1,300 or more per year on life insurance by using Policy Genius to compare policies. The licensed expert at Policy Genius works for you, not the insurance companies, so you can trust them to help navigate every step of the shopping and buying experience. Getting started is easy. All you have to do is go to policygenius.com/John Williams. In minutes, you can work out how much life insurance coverage you need and compare personalized quotes to find your best price. When you're ready to apply, the Policy Genius team will handle the paperwork and scheduling for free. Policy Genius never sells your information to other companies. Policy Genius doesn't add on extra fees. Head to policygenius.com/John Williams to get started now. Policy Genius. When it comes to insurance, it's nice to get it right. Now back to our video. As of right now, the states that are banned from California, state funded, are Alabama, Idaho, Ohio, Kansas, Kentucky, Mississippi. It sounds like a lot of red states. Weird coincidence. North Carolina, Oklahoma, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, now Florida, and a couple other states. It seems as though this is California's only alternative. This is their way of trying to force other states to behave more like California. And they're going to do it by highlighting and really pointing the finger at these other states, saying that these states represent hatred. These states are not safe. These states do not represent freedom. When in fact, if we compare the economies in a lot of these red states compared to California and New York, it really represents quite the other side. The new state travel bans go into effect July 1st for Florida and Montana, July 8th for West Virginia and Arkansas, and August 1st for North Dakota. California's law has exemptions for some trips, such as travel needed to enforce state laws and to honor contracts signed before the states were added to the list, travel to conferences, or out-of-state training, for examples on trips that can be blocked. But it's unclear what effect California's travel ban will have. Bonta did not have any information about how many state agencies have stopped sending state employees to states on the list, or the financial impact of California's travel ban on those states. It's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, I think a lot of these states that were listed are laughing at this. They don't want the state-funded travel from California to their states. California is not a leader in anything. California, if you look at their economy, look at the landlords, look at the small business owners, look at the people that are fighting for capitalism. These people are struggling in a very big way under the rule of Gavin Newsom, Gascon, this new guy, Bonta. These people are there for direct control at a level that people have never realized before. We're going to see it again very, very soon. So when they act like they're here to save people, they're like, they're shedding alligator tears. These people don't care about anyone except themselves and gaining more power and control over the citizens of California. It's very unfortunate because California is a very beautiful place. It's a place where I realized my dreams. But when I see what's going on here, I realize that this is the beginning of the end for California. Property values, I believe, are going to drop in a very big way. And I think we're going to see more dependence on Big Brother in the state of California in the near future than ever before. What do you guys think is going to happen with the economy in California with what they're trying to do right now? Drop your comments below, smash that like button, consider subscribing here. Also consider subscribing to my personal channel. I'll leave the link down below. See you guys in the next one.